free. While the world and the loveliest of all. Corn, there was green alligators, long-neck geese. There was humpback camels, and there was chimpanzees. There was cats, rats, and elephants. But sure as you born, the loveliest of all was the unicorn. Well, now God sees Susanna, and it caused him pain. He says, stand back, I'm gonna make it rain. Says, hey, brother Noah, I'll tell you what to do. Go build me a boat. Soon M-U-T-T, I'll eat a couple of geese. You take it with your back and you teach two cats, rats, and elephants. But sure as you're born, Noah, don't you forget my
Welcome. Welcome. Come on in. We're about to start. We have some free face painting in the corner with Maya and Will. And we have a great show. We have a front row over here for the kids to sit. I just ask that you keep the aisle clear because people are going to be walking in and out. So we don't want anybody to get stepped on. I see some people brought friends. Ooh. I was actually thinking about the bear. What is your bear's name? Mia. Mia's the bear's name? We have some bears. I see some rainbows and some face painting for the adults. I just shared the link. This show is going to be broadcast live, streaming live on YouTube. So you can share the show live so your friends at home can be jealous in real time, which is really what social media is about. Looks good. Alright, take off your coat, relax. We have a great show. This is very small kids.
Noah cried, close the door, cause the rain is pouring. Just
Shorty, sit right here. This is a perfect speak right there. Oh yeah. Perfect. They're good. Let's see what's happening in the back now. for showtime? Great. So, who has been here before? Show of hands. Oh, wow. Keep bringing back. Who's here for the first time ever? Oh, wow. Nice to meet you. Well, welcome to the Jalopy Theater. My name is Todd, and this is our little Laffs show. This is New York's only kids variety show, and you're here for it. Kind of amazing. We have a great show for you. We have some magic. Does anybody like magic? Cool. We have some juggling. Pretty fun. We have some balloons. We have some music. We have face painting. We have coffee. We have Bloody Marys. This sounds like a good Sunday. All we're missing is bacon, which is next door. So the tavern next door to the theater has breakfast, and they do a bacon. So I think we have everything covered. Sound good?
Yeah.
I think we can start.
Someone makes a whip out of her shoe. Wow.
Yeah, that could definitely be the case. I think so. All right, so we should start. What do I want to start with? Do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? Oh, we should do something with scissors. That's always good. And should do scissors. Oh, we should do this. This is kind of cool. So my name is Todd. Everybody say hi, Todd. And what are your names? Everybody. I got a couple of those. I'll just call you Brooklyn. Is that good? Who here lives in Brooklyn? Huh. Who does not live in Brooklyn? Oh, welcome visitors. Where'd you come in from? Delaware. Delaware. That's kind of a drive. What about you guys? Where do you come in from? From where?
New York.
From New York. Oh, from across. Did anybody come in from farther than Delaware?
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam. Ah. For a minute, I thought Ian was going to win coming in from Nova Scotia. Will is here facing this from Nova Scotia. But, yeah, oh well. Cool. So, as I said, my name is Todd. My job is to travel around to places like Amsterdam, Delaware, and do weird things with balloons. Isn't that a cool job? So, I first have to say, since there's some younger people here, is anybody afraid of balloons popping?
Yeah.
You are. That's one. There's usually like about 15% of the audience. Anybody else afraid of balloons popping? Just, you're the only one admitting to it, but I know you're going to be okay. But do you want to know who's really afraid of balloons popping?
Yeah.
Not me, I'm fine. I'm a pro. You know who's really afraid of balloons popping? This balloon. I know. You're going to be okay because you know what's happening, and I'm all the way on stage. You kids are going to be fine, but this balloon is not going to be fine. It's not. So, look, it's already shaking.
You're making it shake.
I'm making it shake. Oh, smart kid. I'm also going to make it pop. All right, so this trick does have a happy ending. I want to tell you that. This is my new trick. I'm calling it I don't know, popping the balloon trick. Does not always work, but we need to get this out of the way so people that are afraid of balloons know that it's going to be okay. Should I do it?
Yeah. Yes.
Is it the anticipation that's worse, or is it the actual noise? Because the actual noise is going to be like a clap, which is not a bit, but it's this anticipation. Should we just do it, kids?
Yes.
I'm scared. Look, you scared? That was really not so bad. But now we've got a problem. Because this balloon is in pieces. Here's a piece.
You're gonna fix it
And
together.
here's a piece. Whoa, I'm falling over. And, oh yeah, that was a fuzz. That was a hair. And that's how people get coronavirus.
You will fix it together. Look ahead.
Now, I can put this together the easy way or the hard way.
Easy.
The easy way. Does anybody have some duct tape? Duct tape. We could probably get some. No, that's not going to work. Maybe if I squeeze it. Excuse me. Is that not appropriate? Need some hand sanitizer, but wait. I'm also available for private parties and private dining engagements. All right, so we had the balloon, 3 or 4 pieces. One of them was fuzzy. I'm going to see if I can put it together the magical way. My friends, we have unpopped the balloon. Yeah. Oh, that was fast. All right. I think we're ready to start the show. Are you guys ready to start the show? Yay! Sweet. All right. So what are we going to do here? I'm going to do something with a balloon. What should I do with the balloon? So, was anybody really afraid when I popped that thing?
No.
You weren't afraid. You were, and thank you for admitting that. But the kids were not afraid, and my theory is because they are city kids, and city kids are pretty resilient and they're hard to scare. Is that right? You guys tough? Let's see some muscles. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So what I'm thinking is, if I were to take a balloon and I were to put air in the balloon, this will be done quickly, 20 minutes. Put air in the balloon. No, this is good. And this is my balloon inflator. It's my miniature balloon pump. Yeah. Yeah.
It's reaching the ceiling.
Whew, I'm tired. So my theory is if I take this and I let it go in the audience, you're not going to be afraid. Is that right?
Yeah.
You will be afraid. It will come flying at your face. You're going to be, and it's going to be like, which is not funny because we're trying to be more mature these days. All right, so here it comes. If you're afraid, it's okay. I'm going to let it go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Are you okay? Oh, that was unexpected. Let's try it. I'm going to raise the difficulty level and the danger level. First, I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm going to spin around. I'm going to not use my mini balloon pump. I'm going to use my jumbo balloon pump from years of birthday cake and carbo loading has given me the physique to do this. Oh. Behold the power of physics. Now when I let go, it's going to be like, it's going to fly in a circle randomly and hit somebody in the head. It's not going to make it all the way to Delaware, but these first few rows. Are you scared? I'm scared. Here it goes. 3, 2, 1. Were you afraid? Wasn't afraid. You weren't afraid. All right, let's try this again. Woo! Anybody know what color this is? Clear, yeah. It's like transparent. This is the same material that Wonder Woman's airplane was made out of when she used to fly from... No, now she sells contact lenses on cable. How the mighty have fallen. We're going to set that there. So nobody was afraid of the flying balloon, and I've got a theory. My theory is, besides being city kids, you're a little bit more intelligent than the other kids in other places. And you're not afraid when the balloon gently, come on, gently wafts in the air. You're supposed to fly. No, it doesn't really work. There we go. Stop. And my understanding is that's not scary. Correct? Because the balloon is really soft. Look, it doesn't hurt at all. And it flies really slowly, and you just be like, move out of the way. So, what if I could turn this into a rock-solid bubble, flying at 80 miles an hour, ricocheting off the wall, and hit somebody in the head? Would that be fun? I mean, we might lose an audience member, but that will just make us a stronger show. So, we're going to go for it. I'm going to push the bubble inside, and that makes it a little bit stronger. It becomes a extra wall and an extra wall until it is so strong. How strong is it? It is so strong that even if this balloon were to accidentally pop, the bubble would be fine. Isn't that weird? Yeah. And it's pretty serious. It's pretty strong. So now, I'm going to shoot it at 80 miles an hour, ricocheting it off the wall, and we're going to hit somebody in the head. I know. This is where it gets real. Real fun. You're going to be fine right there. I'm aiming a little bit higher. We're going to shoot it out of our balloon launcher. I need a 3, 2, 1 blast of everybody. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, no. For real, everybody. 3. That was really sad. That's sad. I'm sorry. I have more. Yeah, I buy them in bulk. I have a head rush. Wow. That was weird. Were you ever at a show where somebody on stage said, "Do not do this at home"? This is the moment for my friend Ian. So one of the things you never want to do is you never want to take a balloon and go like this. Does anybody want a doggy? How do you make a balloon dance? You put a little... Oh, that's terrible. Terrible. All right, this one, we're going to have this available after the show. We need another one. What color? That was a great color. I want to do that again.
Go!
This one.
That's the same color.
So where were we? We were at the part where I try to shoot a balloon off the side and hit somebody in the head. This is why we have insurance, kids. So, it was a 3, 2, and blast off. Ready? 3, 2, 1, blast off the wall. Point. Oh, wow. Oh, it hit my friend from Amsterdam, who's blinded by the light. Oh, poor guy. Hang on. Thank you. Excuse me. Much better, much better. So now nobody can see the big bruise. What is your name, sir?
Bill.
Bill. Thank you, Bill. Bill, were you afraid as the ball came flying and almost hit you in the face? Bill was afraid. Let's clap for Bill. Bill, who's this child that is next to you?
This one?
Yes.
It's my son.
Your son. What is your name, son? Is that Aiden?
Yeah.
Aiden, can you come up quickly? Come up. Come up. Let's clap for Aiden. Oh, you're doing great. All right, so we're going to come over here, right where the cameras can see you. Everybody say hello, Aiden. Aiden, can you squeeze the ball? Tell me, is it really strong? It's strong, and he's got some pipes over here. So, Aiden, I know it was really scary as this came flying over and hit your dad in the eye. Would it be okay if, for safety, I put it inside of the tube so this doesn't happen again? Would that be okay? Just say go.
Go.
Aiden said go. Watch. Wait for it. Boop. It's really inside.
You can make a tunnel.
Aiden, you are getting sleepy. You will do your father's taxes this year. I gotta ask. So Aiden, this I call my balloon maze because it's amazing that the ball didn't break and that it flew across and that it hit him in the eye and that there's no visible damage and it went in here. So to complete the pun, my friend, check this out. I am going to turn it into an actual maze. And Aiden, you need to roll the ball from here over to here. And if he does it, everybody will clap. You got it. One hand, he's coming around the bend. He's trapped at a rotary. Keep going. Right there, roll it around. He's stuck in New Jersey. We've all been there. He's coming. Then keep it over there. Oh, and almost. Another turn. He's doing it with his left hand, which is hard because I'm righty. Oh, one more turn. Traffic. Let's see, it's construction on the BQE. And he did it! Clap for my friend! High five, Aiden! He's great, Aiden. This is for you. It's like a fidget spinner for my people, for the balloon twisters. Watch your step as you go down. Everybody clap for Aiden! And our friend from Amsterdam. Wow, that was cool. Woo. Wow. So I have good news and bad news. The good news is I'm really warmed up and I'm ready to go. But the bad news is I'm totally out of time and I'm leaving. But there's good news. The good news is there's more show. And what's the bad news?
It's probably with me.
The bad news is it's Ian. No, Ian's pretty good. He's
Pretty good.
He's pretty good. Yeah.
That's too
I'm gonna
bad.
put this here. I'm gonna put this here.
Do you know
Put
how
this
to do
here.
something with your body?
I'm gonna put this here. Ian, do you need the chair?
Yep.
You need the chair.
Do you know how to...
All right.
Where's your wand? If you're a magician,
Oh,
where's your
all right, right, chill. All right, so I'm going to introduce the next act by telling you all the things that he is not going to do here on stage. All right, so my friend Ian over here is visiting Little Laffs for the second time. He came, fourth time, I don't know. He came all the way from Nova Scotia, Canada. Does anybody know where Canada is? Yeah, it's a big country. And in Canada, Ian works as a performer, and he's currently the world record holder for chainsaw juggling and flaming axes. None of which he's doing on stage at Little Laffs. Because, I know, I can't have chainsaw juggling. But if you go to chainsawjuggler.com, you will see this guy with chainsaws. I know, isn't that weird? Would you like to see him do chainsaws? Imagine trying to bring those over the border. Like, what kind of conversation is that with border? Well,
I can just sit here.
you can keep sitting here. So as Ian gets ready, I want to remind you that this show is being streamed live on YouTube. So if you go to Jalopy Theater on YouTube, or you go to Facebook/Twisted Balloon, that is my page, you can share this experience live with your friends at home so they can be jealous of you in real time. Sound fun? Jalopy Theater, you'll just see Little Laffs, hit the share button, it'll be awesome. And as the kids are moving around, there is still face painting with Maya and Will. There's still adult beverages in the back, and there is more show on stage. Are you ready to do a giant Brooklyn welcome for Ian Stewart? Oh yeah, giant Brooklyn welcome. Would you like some pre-show music?
Yeah, I don't care.
All right.
Hey folks, my name's Ian.
Hi, Ian.
Thank you. I'm here today to do, you said where's my magic wand? I don't have a magic wand. I'm primarily a juggler. I'm going to do some magic for you today. We're going to show you a little bit of juggling. Let me show you this. This is basic juggling. Now, and I actually got a wow. I'm highly impressed with this. So I'm going to make it a little bit fancier. The hardest part of this actually is I'm talking into a microphone. But what I'm here to do today is not necessarily just juggle. I'm going to do a little bit of magic first. And first though, we did come here from Nova Scotia. The primary reason I come here is to visit with my buddy Todd once a year. And so I just need to get a drink. I always try and have a drink when I'm with Todd, but today we're just drinking water. So I'm going to show you the water trick. This is the vanishing water. All right, how much time to kill there? Are we done yet? Okay, kids, I've got a special trick here. Something special for you.
Crowd's not wet.
The crowd's not wet. This is one of my special things. This is a card here, and this is going to be a little bit of math for you. This card has one dot on it. Now, there's one dot on this side, but let me show you the other side. The other side has 4 dots on it. The other side has 3 dots on it, though. And the other side has 6 dots on it. No, see, there's 1 dot on this side, there's 4 on this side, there's 3 on this side, and there's 6 on this side. I'll show it to you one more time. So there's 1 dot on this side, there's 4 dots on this side, there's 3 on this side, and 6 on this side. Yeah, fools in Canada. I'm doing what? Covering a dot? Okay, well then I'll let you in on a little secret. You know, there is a little bit of deception going on here. If you hold it like this, it looks like there's 3. You hold it like this, it looks like there's just 1. And on the other side, if I go like this, it actually looks like there's 4. But if I put my hand over here, it looks like there's 6. So the key is to hold it like this, so it looks like there's 3. You got to cover the 1 with your hand, so that it looks. Everybody thinks it's just 1 dot. But when you hold it the other way, it looks like there's more. Correct? Did you understand? And then when you flip it over, it can look like there's 6. As long as you keep this one covered with your hand at all times. You got to keep that one covered. So you're flipping it around. You're showing 1 there. You're in. Wait a second. I don't understand. I don't understand that one either. So a little bit of classical sleight of hand. Classical sleight of hand. Got a few pieces of rope here. I call this one the short piece of rope. I call this one the medium-sized piece of rope. And I call this the long piece of rope. I named them myself. Short, medium, and long. So how long are the 3 pieces of rope? Short? Oh, no, I said I got 3 pieces of rope. Got 3 pieces of rope. They're actually all considered the same length. You're not paying attention? You're looking at me like dogs in a ceiling fan. Okay, when you have 3 pieces of rope, you get rid of 1 piece of rope. If you have 3 and you get rid of 1, what does that leave you with? 2? No, just 1. 1 piece of rope. But when you have 1 piece of rope,
You have it behind your neck.
that's very clever. When you have 1 piece of rope, let me show you something important. This is something I learned a long time ago. You never, ever, this is important, when you have 1 piece of rope, you never want to take the ends off of that piece of rope, because if you do, you'll have this unending string of rope. It doesn't work. You have to keep the ends handy so you can stick them back on if you need to. But this is interesting. This is perhaps my favorite part, is that you wrap the rope around like that. Now watch this. Isn't that pretty? But if you can take the ends off a piece of rope, it kind of made sense to me. I should be able to take the middle out of the piece of rope as well. Unfortunately, when I tried that, I got a brand new middle. I kept doing it over and over again, but I kept getting more and more middles. It didn't make any sense to me, so I don't do that anymore. Instead, what I'm going to do, I thought I'd show you a standard of magic. It's called the cut and restored rope trick. Cut and restored rope trick. The only problem is I forgot to bring my scissors. Didn't bring scissors, so I'll have to improvise. I do it like this. I take my fingers. I go, snip. Cut that 1 piece of rope into 2 pieces of rope. If you look carefully, though, those 2 pieces of rope are about the same length as the 3rd piece of rope. I'll take this trick right back to where it started. That being where I had 1 long piece of rope, 1 medium-sized piece of rope, and 1 short piece of rope. Thank you. I've got something here some of you may have seen before. How many of you have seen one of these? You guys know these? Great. Who here can do one of these? Let me show you. Who here's mixed one of these up? You ever mixed one of these up? Some of you have? They mix up really quick. You mix them up and make them in all kinds of patterns. From here, it's really hard to get them back to where they belong. Let me show you a fast way to do it. There we go. That was a little bit fast. It wasn't incredibly fast, but I can do it much faster. I'm going to mix it up a little bit with 1 hand here. Could I get you, buddy, right here? Yeah, come here. Come here. Take that. Turn it a few times. Turn it a few times. Turn it. Mix it up. Mix it up real good. You got it mixed up? Okay, good. Why don't you give it to somebody back there to mix up? There, you mix it up. Good. All right, what's your name? Ty? Kai. Good to meet you, Kai. Okay, now, solve it. Pretty quick passing that off. All right, here, give it back to me. I'm going to give it back to me. You guys mixed it up for me. Can I have it? Let me have that. Thank you, Kai. Oh, I mixed it up there again. So, Kai, you mixed it up. Would you like to see me solve the cube? Would you like to see me solve it?
Yes.
I'll do it, but I'm going to do it by magic. I'm going to do it by magic. Take the cube. I place it into the bag. Now, this is magic. I'm going to try to solve the cube. It goes just like this. You got to twist it around a little bit, and it's done. Yes?
You had 2 cubes.
2 cubes.
Oh, in the back.
Oh. No. See? Okay. That was in there. However, this was another mixed up cube I had in the bag. Oh, okay, you don't believe me. Let me have a look at this. Okay, just a second. So this is a mixed up cube. Let me try that. Okay, that's enough of that one. I'm going to show you the very first trick I this is the handkerchief trick. And this is a standard of magic. A lot of people do this one. But it was the very first trick I learned, and I still like to show it off to people. Because when I was young, I saw this magician do a trick. So amazing, I thought. Pulled the handkerchief through the hands a few times, and then, using a bit of magic, pushed it in the top of the hand. And it came out the bottom of the hand a different color.
What?
Now, I thought this was pretty amazing, and I wanted to learn how to do it. The only problem was I couldn't figure out how it was done. So I had to figure it out. I went to a place called the library. People used to go to those. And I found a book on how to do magic tricks, and it said you got to change the color of a handkerchief from white to red, use 2 silk handkerchiefs. And I thought about this, and I said, that's really interesting. I wonder, where do you hide that second handkerchief?
Inside.
So I thought about it. And finally I figured out, you know what? The easiest place to do it is probably here in this hand. Okay, no one's impressed. So I decided to try this. I took my red silk handkerchief and hid it in my hand. Now I did this where no one would know I'm doing it. You know, you do it sort of backstage so nobody knows you're hiding the handkerchief in there. Then I grabbed a white silk handkerchief and headed out to show off a trick.
You gotta put it in your other arm and come up here.
Then now I have the white one. I gotta keep this hidden so nobody knows the red one's in there. You pull out the white handkerchief, keeping in mind, always keep this hand closed. You gotta keep this hand closed, otherwise everyone's gonna know the handkerchief's in there. So keep this hand tightly closed so nobody knows there's a handkerchief in there. Then you pull the white handkerchief through the hand, and since you already have the red handkerchief hidden in the bottom, when you push the white one in the top, you pull the red one out the bottom, and it looks like you're changing the color of a white handkerchief into a red handkerchief. Now, I thought it was pretty cool, but there was a problem with it. There's a couple of problems. One problem was if you let the red handkerchief come out the bottom of the hand, before you put the white one in the top, everyone would know you're using 2 handkerchiefs. And the other problem with the trick was that whenever I did it, nobody applauded. Let's not be any different today. So I took the white handkerchief, I hid it in the bottom, or I tucked it in the top of my hand. Now, since I already had the red one in the bottom, it was okay, but I decided instead what I do is I reach into my case and grab a little bit of magic powder. Sprinkle the magic powder over my hands, leaving out the joke involving my nose. And since I have the handkerchiefs in my hand, I thought I could do something really special. I'm going to mix the 2 handkerchiefs together. Hopefully make them just 1 handkerchief. I knew if I could do this, the people would go wild with spontaneous applause. Wait. Ah, there it is. Ooh, thank you. Well, that is 2 of the colors of the American flag. I, however, am Canadian. We have all the colors of our flag. Okay, well, I thought I'd show you a little bit of juggling, and I did just a touch of juggling when I started. I did just the 3 balls. I'm going to end with 3-ball juggling. However, I meant to do that.
Can you do it with 1 hand?
However, you want to see me do 3 balls in 1 hand?
Yeah.
All right. I can do 3 balls in 1 hand. I'll do 3 balls in 1 hand just for you. Since you yelled that out. 3 balls in 1 hand. There it is.
No, I meant
3 balls in 1 hand. You want to see them in the air?
I want you to juggle with them with 1 hand.
Juggle with 1 hand. All right, I can do that. There you go.
With 3.
With 3. Most people are impressed with 3 and 2 hands. I'll see what I can do. That is a low ceiling. Very low ceiling, but I pulled it off. All right, that's the end of the request period. Instead of 3 balls in 2 hands, though, I'm going to attempt. Let me check the time. Oh yeah, we're good on time. Because I've just got one more thing. I see we have the band arrived already. So I'm going to end with a little bit of a 3-ball juggling routine. I'm going to juggle 3 balls. But I'm going to put some music on to do it. Make it a little bit special, because I got special juggling balls.
Special one? Yeah, I thought of. And I thought of.
Okay, here we go. My good ones. Give it a second. Look at this. just have to do tricks. They just look nice.
There was something so good about that place.
I'm down one. That's okay.
And so much space.
All right, here's the special part. Watch this. Watch this.
And when you're out there, without care.
Again, I don't have to do anything. They just look cool.
But it wasn't because I didn't know enough.
I know, one went out. All right, let's get fancy.
Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy?
Okay, time for the hard stuff. Really, really hard trick. Here comes the hard trick.
And all that you were having the time of your life. That's my only advice. Come on now, who do you think you are? Bless your soul.
All right,
You really think you're in control?
okay. Make it a little more difficult again.
Well, I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Just like you.
All right, time for a hard one. One in the air to do a pirouette and catch it. This is especially hard to the ceiling. Oh, I almost dropped one. Okay, folks. I'll try to hit the head one more time with these. We'll see if we can land it. Fancy finish! All right, folks. Thank you so much for your time today. We're past the time. I think Todd's here somewhere. Where'd Todd go anyway? Todd's in the washroom, apparently. That could be an extended period of time. Oh, there he is. All right, pass it back to Todd. Thanks, folks, for having a Canadian day.
Wow, let's hear it for Ian Stewart. Nicely done. Amazing. Whew. How are you guys feeling? I want to see everybody who got face painted. I want to see all of the face paints. Who got face? I see a rainbow and another and a star. All right, I have to get a picture of all the people. So everybody that got face painted, hold your face paint or your cheeks in the air so I can see everybody. A big face painting picture. Sweet, that's awesome. Wow. So you guys done, or do you want more show? More show, of course, more show. So we did some magic, some juggling, some balloons. What do you think is next? Music, of course. Show of hands. How many people have a favorite band? A favorite band? Is it the Trummytones? Yeah. Because it will be.
Who is it?
It will be.
The Beatles.
The Beatles. Oh. Have you seen them in concert, Will? I've been told they're really good. You've seen them in concert? This is the
Okay, what's your favorite band?
Spice Girls. Wow.
All right, now we're going.
All right, do you need this mic?
Yeah,
Cool. I'm gonna-
that's good.
Good.
Well, thank you, Todd. So, we're just going to be setting up just really quickly. We got to get the drummer going here. He needs a big kick drum. He needs a snare drum. But let me show you all the instruments that you're going to be looking at today. Does anybody know what this is over here? What is that? What is that? Not a saxophone, but close because it ends in a phone. Does anybody know? It's a sousaphone. Everybody say sousaphone. Ah, hey Harry, what does that sousaphone sound like? Uh-oh. No, wait a minute.
Sounds like a phone.
Oh no, not that. But it can't be for it's not stinky. So, but Harry, how high can you play? Whoa, Harry, how low can you play? That's super low. Oh my goodness. And so everybody give Harry a round of applause. And Harry's going to be playing some really cool bass lines. Hey, play a really cool bass line. Ready? Everybody, wipe up. Oh, give Harry another round of applause. Hey! And over here, we have, who knows what instrument is that? What instrument? It's a accordion. Ding, 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 ding. Well, Matt here plays the accordion. And Matt's very famous, by the way. Maybe you saw him on television the other night. So, hey, Matt, come on up here and look at this accordion now. What does that look like a little bit? What does that look like? It kind of looks like a piano. And then when we spread it apart, what does it look like? Well, we have some buttons over here. Hey, Matt, play us a little bit of something. Here we go. Oh, give Matt a round of applause. Oh, fantastic. And so here I am, and I got this thing in my hand. Who knows what this is? What is that, sir?
A trumpet.
Not a trumpet. Uh-oh. What do you think? Does anybody want to help her? Does anybody know? Oh my goodness, what is it? It's a trombone. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. And so I am going to play a little bit of the trombone. Here, it goes like this. It goes like this. Oh, no, wait a minute. I forgot to do something. I forgot to buzz my lips. Oh, here we go. Whoa, that's some low notes there. And so before we start the show, I have a little friend up here, and his name is Mr. Elephant. And I'm going to wake him up for a second and see if he's, hold on, let's see if he's awake for the show. Good morning, Mr. Elephant. Are you awake? Oh, no, he's sleeping. So on the count of 3, we're all going to say, wake up, Mr. Elephant. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Mr. Elephant is wide awake. Are the trummy tones ready to go? Oh, we still got cymbals to put on. So that's Mr. Elephant. Say good morning, Mr. Elephant.
Good morning.
Say good morning, Mr. Elephant. Say good morning. Say good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Elephant.
Say good morning.
Good morning.
I think he's awake now. Say good morning, Mr. Elephant. Say good morning. That's good. Take the binky out. Here we go. Say good morning. Say good morning. Okay, so we're getting there, and away we go. The first song we're going to do is called Run Joe. And you're going to have to run with me because we got to get away from the bad guy. You know the song, goody, so you're going to say Run Joe. That's the only 2 words you need to know. Are you ready, boys? With a 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3. And so now that people got all of his cymbals up, hey, let's hear what those cymbals sound like. Ooh, that's kind of cool. What does that round disc there sound like? What is that called? Does anybody know what that is? That's a snare drum. Ooh, this is so cool. And what's that big round drum on the bottom? That's a bass drum. Hey, look, my dad's calling me. So he's going to be 90 years old next month. Wow. So I'd like to put him on right now, but sorry, Pop, I'll call you right after the show. So what does that big drum sound like? What is that? Oh, that's called a bass drum. And now we're going to use that, and we're going to sing a little song called Mary Ann. And maybe we can get a little limbo contest going here. So let's see what happens now. Oh, let's start it off with Mary Ann. Remember the beginning? 1, 2, 3, hey!
Mary, 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 Mary,
Awesome, awesome. So, let's see, how many songs can we play now? I think we might be. All right, hey, we got a couple more. Hey, do you guys want to do a crazy dance with me? All right, we're gonna have a crazy dance contest here, and this song is about a gorilla who loves to he likes to go. Do you remember Go Gorilla? Everybody, here, I'm gonna get my starting note. Hold on. Oh, pardon me, sorry. Oh, here we go. Go, gorilla, go now, go, gorilla, go now, go, gorilla, go now, go, come on and bounce with me, go, gorilla, go now, go, gorilla, go now, go, gorilla, go now, go, oh, here comes the trombone. So here we go. You know what? I think we should all just go crazy together. Are you ready? Here we go. Everybody, 1, 2. Actually, I got a better idea. Everybody get down like this. Everybody get down like this. We're going to blast off like a rocket. Are you ready? Count down with me. We say 10, 9. a lovely audience. We'd like to thank you for dancing with us and coming out to this wonderful Jalopy Theater and the Little Laffs Productions. Really dependent on everybody here, so we thank you. And I thank you for dancing and having fun with your new favorite band, the Trummy Tones! Okay.
I hope I have enough.
Thanks again, everybody.
Wow. What do you think of the Trummy Tunes? What are Trummy Tunes? Wow. So let's see, we had some balloons, we had some magic, we had lots of music, we had people helping, we had some dancing, we had some adult drinks, we had some coffee. This sounds like a great little laugh. So did you guys have fun today? Wow. And whatever he said, absolutely. So I want to remind everybody that this theater, the Jalopy Theater, has live entertainment every day of the week. It's also available for rentals if you have a birthday party or a wedding or bar mitzvah or photo shoot. This is the place for it. And the show is on YouTube, so if you missed something because you were in the bathroom, you could come back on, catch it online, share the show, and we will see you at the next one. Thank you guys so much. Oh, talk over here. Oh, so close. Obviously, I'm not a juggler. Where is... Oh, you know what I have?
Can you get me a button?
Where is it? So, I have a cool thing here. In here, I have a miniature balloon animal. I don't know what it is, but I know that it's pink. Can you catch? Catch. Can you open it or tell me what it is? A miniature balloon animal. Oh, it's flying! What is it? Who else is into pink? Who else would like you? Ready? Catch! Catch! Let's see. Do I have I have another balloon animal. I have a purple one. You like purple? Catch! Kai, you ready to catch? Oh, good catch! Do I have another one? I do. This one, I don't know what it is. I don't know what that is. And a ghost, and one for you. Is your brother here too? And oh, this one is green. I know it's a little. Oh wait, I have another one. And it looks like a butterfly to me. If you have just one, here you go. And where's? Do I have another? Oh, I do. No, that is not a balloon animal. Open up my balloon bag. Oh, how about one of those? Wow. Did anybody not get a balloon animal that would like one? This one didn't. Oh, I'm not sure what that is. It might be a rabbit. I don't know. Super. We get everything. Did you get one? Here you go. And I think he got one. All right. Does this little guy need one too? Catch. I think it's a monkey. Ooh. Thank you guys so much. This was a super fun audience. Have a great rest of the day. Oh, did we miss him? No worries.
Elsewhere, you gotta come, Speedy.
Who did we miss?
Monkey, you have to come up.
There you go!
Speedy, you have to come up and then say thank you, Speedy.
You're welcome. Did you get a balloon? Would you like one? Have one over here. Cats! Oh, perfect.
We got one kid without, not him. He's trying to.
One kid was an ass. You're welcome.
You want to do the statement?
Huh?